I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite non-train characters in Thomas and Friends was and always will be Terence the Tractor. And I don't really know why, since he didn't really have much standout I guess appearances or episodes. Maybe besides his debut episode and maybe Terence Breaks the Ice. I think those are the two most notable Terence episodes. But he was a prominent character in Thomas and Friends, and I always liked his design, his orange color, and his face, which while kind of creepy smile. I just really liked him. Unfortunately, I never managed to get my hands on a toy of Terence of any shape or form. So, I have decided that I will be making my own Terence out of cardboard and other stuff, and as a model. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me building Terence, and if you do like it, like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go build the Terence, shall we? So, in my missions to making Terence the Tractor, I would be needing, well, I thought I'd be needing, well, obviously I would be needing a lot of cardboard, sellotape, obviously, aluminium tape for certain reasons, orange paint because duh, Terence is orange, a paintbrush obviously because painting, some straws that you'll see what I'll be doing with those later, my trusty old scissors of course, never failed me, black markers because I don't trust either of them and they could die in any second, and ruler because my cutting is absolutely terrible. So, first of all, with the I grabbed my scissors and cut out all the parts I need for Terence, just like this. And all those parts are the parts I'd be using to make Terence, or at least most of them. So then I painted all of Terence's panels orange and also added some extra details to the panels. It was I was gonna start putting all of its parts together, as you can see at the bottom and where the motor is and all that stuff. I put it together, but I realized quickly that if we compare him to Jerry, for example, Terence looked a bit out of scale, a bit too big. So, then I cut out a bit of his bottom plating, which made him look better in scale, even though I did end up damaging the bottom, so I did have to replace those parts. But in scale, it looked better that way, compared to an engine. So then I started to put all of I guess Terence's different parts right here together. So I taped the bottom, I guess the middle plate, I guess you can say, to the bottom, to where the threads would be, and then I connected both of those parts of Terence and where the motor would be, and I guess where the seat would be. Put those two together, and then after that I put all that together in Terence's base, as you can see. Then we got to making Terence's actual threads, as you can see in the middle of the part for him. And after drawing, making them a bit more detail, I started to paint the threads orange and gray. Obviously, that's because that's Terence's thread colors, and I started, I started painting them. So I painted the treads, and as you can see, I didn't really bother detailing, I guess, the part of Terence's tracks on the other side, since, well, nobody will see those parts. I only made the front and back parts of the treads because or the caterpillar treads, because maybe I thought maybe they could be seen through the final model, which, spoiler alert, they not really. You cannot really see them. Well, you can't see them at all unless you look at Terence's bottom. But anyway, I made both tread size, and as you can see, Terence is really starting to take shape with those treads now on him. And after adding a bit of extra detail like Terence's seat, his funnel, and, well, adding more detail to his treads, I got to I think the most problematic part of Terence, which was gonna be his plow. So I made his plow, but I realized the paint wasn't really going well at the back of the cardboard of the plow. Well, of course after I painted it. So I grabbed some orange paper I found randomly, and then I put it on the back of Terence's plow. I also made Terence's also made the side arms of the plow double-sided in double layered cardboard, so they would be stronger and not that. So then I cut up a straw in half. I ended up needing one, and I covered the straws or the longer part of the straw with aluminum tape, so it looked like Terence's pistons that make his arms go up and down. So then I tested out. Then I made some holes in the in Terence's side thread and the side of Terence's caterpillar threads. Then I tested it how it worked, if it could move, and indeed it could, and I was very happy about it. So then I finally taped in Terence's threads to the rest of the body, and I don't think I mentioned it, but I also gave pins to Terence's arms, so therefore it can go where I made those holes on the side of Terence's thread. So then I can remove the plow if I want to, or put it in if I want to, depending the scene. All that was left to do now was to print Terence's face, and I really didn't know what the size of it would be. I ended up printing quite a few of them, and God, just so creepy. I ended up finding a good size face from the ones I printed for Terence in the end, and I taped it on there, obviously. Also, I painted the smaller straws in black, so they would go on Terence's motor, so it could give it a bit more detail. But with that, Terence is done, and there you can see Gary and Onions Go Thomas as size comparisons to Terence. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's quite a different video I tried making. This was hell editing, by the way, because Power Director is being glitching out way too much. Maybe my days using the app are numbered, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And before you go, I watched this little video I made of Terence and Thomas.
Autumn had come to the island of Sodor. The fields were changing from yellow stubble to brown earth, and a tractor was hard at work as Thomas puffed along. Later, Thomas saw the tractor close by. "Hello," said the tractor. "I'm Terence. I'm plowing." "I'm Thomas. I'm pulling a train. What ugly wheels you've got." "They're not ugly. They're caterpillars," said Terence. "I can go anywhere. I don't need rails." "I don't want to go anywhere," said Thomas. "I like my rails, thank you."